Hope everybody had a great weekend. I know if you're a college basketball fan, you had a great weekend because, man, the tournament, yeah, so good all weekend. So much fun. We have got four things that we're going to be opening up tonight, and we do have some information that we go over every night before we get started tearing into things. So we're going to start rolling with our information up first here. We may potentially have some teams available for purchase, possibly in Valiant Baseball. I'm going to say probably in Valiant Baseball, but of course we'll give those people a little bit of time to pay since their break is not at first, and then see where we are with things. So feedback 100% automated. That way, anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you will instantly get it in return. And of course, the second message there to say thank you. I appreciate you being here with me tonight. Breaks that are listed on eBay. This is what we're going to be working on for the next 5 days. So tomorrow night, a half case of Leaf Best Basketball. That's a half case I found, I don't know, a weekend or so ago by this point. A half case of Donruss Baseball. That is the back half of a case for those of you who care about that sort of thing. On Tuesday night, we'll open a Leaf autographed multi-sport jersey. Those are spots sold by first letter of last name, all listed in the football category. A third case of Cornerstones basketball, a fourth case of National Treasures football, and a third case of Inception baseball. On Wednesday, that is the day that Gypsy Queen baseball comes out. So we're going to open a 3-box inner case of Onyx Preferred Players autographed baseballs and a half case of Topps Gypsy Queen baseball. On Thursday, we'll open another Gold Rush autographed basketball jersey. We're going to open more Leaf Metal Sports Heroes, but what we open on Thursday night is going to be a jumbo case, right? So it has more hits in it, almost twice as many, just shy of twice as many. Because I think tonight, we have 20 hits and we'll have 36 hits in the jumbo. Same as tonight, it'll be listed by first letter or last name and it'll be in the football category. We'll also break a fourth case of Inception baseball, and we're going to break some select first off the line basketball on Thursday night as well. 6 boxes of that. So, of course, you guys know the deal. First off the line has some extra content that you can't get in the regular boxes that aren't first off the line. On Friday night, we're just going to open one thing. It's a new release that comes out that day. It's 2019 Panini Prism Draft Picks Football. We're going to break it super early, too, right? 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific, which means that it's going to end a lot earlier than you're used to. Auctions are going to be ending probably like 6:45 to 7:15 range. Those 2 spots are sold by first letter of the last name. Mascot cards have their own bidding spot, and that's all the news to use for the upcoming. For tonight, this is the order that we're going to break in, and there's lots of other information here as well. So our free shipping break tonight, that's our autographed basketball jersey, projected to be on the way to you no later than Saturday the 30th. Free shipping stuff pretty much always projects to get out the door 6 or 7 days after a break ends. Most of the time it ships out a lot sooner than that, but it should not be any later than that. Our paid shipping breaks tonight, that is Encased, Valiant, and our Leaf Metal Sports Heroes, should be on the way to you no later than Wednesday. There's a good possibility some or maybe all of it will get out to you prior to Wednesday, but it should not be any later than that. The last bit of information you need to know on this page has to do with consolation cards. So if you are in one of these breaks and your team is not pulled, you are entitled to a consolation trading card. It can be from any year and any series, and I do keep track of those things for a rolling 90-day period. If you're in that free shipping break, which is the jersey, I generally would hold on to your consolation card and send it out with your next package. If you want it sent sooner, drop me a line and let me know. If you are in one of the paid shipping breaks, Encased, Valiant, and Leaf Metal Sports Heroes, and you don't get pulled in that, your consolation cards will ship out with the rest of the break because it's a paid shipping break. All right, so that's the news to use there. First up tonight, 2018-19 Gold Rush Autograph Basketball Jersey. This is break number 3. Everything we're opening tonight ended tonight on eBay Sunday night, the 24th of March. Team names are on the left-hand side. The winning bidders are across from it there on the right-hand side. And we got a couple of people that each took up a lot of spaces in here. So we've got PJ 491969 and Jeffrey Karma 5. Between the two of them, they've got a lot of spots. And Unlikely Crusader jumped in there with quite a few as well. So, of course, if you are not in this break, you hang tight. You're going to get a chance to see your name up there when your product breaks as we go down the line tonight. Last but not least, yeah, I know the background went out of focus, but don't worry. It's on purpose. It keeps us from having to deal with all that zooming in and out that autofocus does. Greg's in chat tonight. Hi, Greg. Man, your Duke Blue Devils, Greg, they almost messed around and lost that game today. I mean, man, hung on by the skin of their teeth. I think if the big man had not fouled out, if Taco Fall had not fouled out for UCF, I think they win that game. But as it was, he did foul out with a few seconds left to go, and Duke managed to take advantage of it and hang on. I think this is going to be Devin Booker. That's how that signature's looking to me. And that's a really nice hit. And there's your JSA authentication sticker on it, the JSA card that goes with it. And sure enough, I was right about that one. Mr. Devin Booker for the Phoenix Suns. So that's a nice hit for Phoenix, getting Devin Booker autograph headed your way if you had the Phoenix Suns tonight in the basketball jersey break. That one was easy, right? Of course, none of them tonight are going to take us a terribly long time. All right, give me 1 second here. I am going to get our spreadsheet ready for next up, which is encased football. So, right, we just talked about this. You just saw this. If you jumped in after we just talked about this, please take a minute and review the information on the screen. Hit me up with questions. This is 4 boxes of encased football. This is a half case break. It's break number 3. Of course, it also ended tonight on eBay. Same format. Teams on one side. Your eBay username is up in lights across from your team on the opposite side, if you're lucky enough to be part of this one tonight. And, of course, most of our other encased was, in fact, all of our other encased, we broke by the full case, but I got one distributor that they sometimes lay these half cases on me. So, you know, what are you going to do? We're not going to turn them down. So we just, we add them in. This is a product I ordered about 10 times of the amount I got. Not 10 times of, but I tried to order about 10 or 12 cases of it and ended up with only 3.5 cases. So we are lucky to have gotten what we got, I guess. There's never a lot of encased football, presumably because it has the graded cards in it, you know. So if you haven't done a break of this before, we've got 1 graded card in each box. That's the big pack. And then in the smaller pack, that's where we find all the rest of our hits in there. And the rest of our hits, of course, can be autographs. They can be memorabilia cards. They can be base cards and any and all of the above. So we'll find a few hits in each pack. And then, of course, the graded card, usually the big draw. Chris is here, too. Hi, Chris. How are you today? And for those of you who are coming up next in the Valiant baseball break, I imagine that we're going to have 2 teams available there, unless the people magically have paid here in the last couple of minutes. I think we're going to have 2 available teams. Had a couple of people that were new bidders just joined eBay today, and my experience is about 9 out of 10 times those people just don't ever pay you. So I would be surprised, but you never know. Could be that we got payment for one of them. Hopefully, maybe. Scott, you're new to the breaks. Well, welcome, sir. Glad to have you. Are you in this one encased, or are you in one of our other breaks upcoming? All right, let's take a look here. We're going to start off with our base cards out of each pack. So you've got Jared Goff for the Rams, and then Josh Norman, which is numbered to 25. That one is for the Redskins. And then you have one numbered to 5 for the Jets. Usually I put the base cards in sleeves after the fact, but you know what? If they have to go, this one being numbered to 5, we'll go ahead and just, well, maybe we'll go ahead and slide Jermaine in there. There we go. So that one numbered to 5 for the Jets. And behind that, Mr. Jameis Winston for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now let's start looking at our hits. Gerald McCoy, Tampa Bay Bucks, speaking of. That is a Pro Bowl relic, numbered to 10. James Washington for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh in the house, numbered to 75. And another Steelers hit. This one's for Hines Ward, and also numbered to 10. Well, I say also, the other Steelers card wasn't numbered to 10. There was a card earlier for a completely different team, numbered to 10 earlier. Jordan Howard, that is for the Chicago Bears. It is numbered to 50. Jaleel Scott, the Ravens. And Jaleel Scott is numbered to 5. Meanwhile, if you have Baltimore, you're just kind of going, why couldn't that have been Lamar Jackson? And I feel you. I do. Steve Young for the San Francisco 49ers. That relic is numbered to 50. Here is Jared Goff coming out for the Rams. That relic is numbered to 10. Oh, I see a couple of very nice things coming. Well, potentially. Well, we'll see if this is signed. I do definitely see one really nice thing coming. Maybe two. Okay, this isn't signed. But at least you got your Lamar Jackson to 75 for the Ravens. Ito Smith is here for the Falcons with a little rookie ink there, numbered to 50 for Atlanta. Dante Pettis, little ink for the 49ers. Dante Pettis also numbered to 50. Broncos, you know the Broncos weren't going to get out of here without something. That is Deshaun Hamilton. It is numbered to 50, and you got an inscription on it, no less. But this, if you've got the Colts tonight, well, that's even too, it doesn't even go in the sleeve. It is too thick to even fit in there. Look at that. Doris Fountain, 1 of 1, inscription, NFL shield off of, looks like his hat. And that, kids, is a pretty sweet little hit. I don't really ever care who the player is. I like 1 of 1s. I like getting NFL shields and Nike swooshes. I think it's a good thing. Meanwhile, let me get a thicker card sleeve for that. Hang on 1 second so that we can get that in there until, well, maybe that still ain't going to work. I got another plan. Hold on for a minute. I have a plan B. Let's just see. That looks, I don't know, that may be too thick for this too, but we're going to try it out. We're going to see if that's correct or incorrect thickness-wise for this. We may have to go a little thicker. Yeah, we are going to have to go a little thicker, so you got to hang on again. Sorry. Just trying to get our shiny little 1 of 1 in something that makes them nice and safe and sound, since we don't have even a sleeve that looked like it was going to work. Is that not going to work either? And that's a 180. That doesn't work either. All right. Well then, I guess we will have to find another solution later, because apparently he's too big for the 180 as well. So there you go. We'll find a solution for that a little bit later, rather than holding you guys up. Okay, this is our first graded card that we're taking a look at here, and it is Cortland Sutton, Denver Broncos. Card is numbered to 25. It's graded to 10. The autograph, the card was graded to 9. The autograph is graded to 10, and the card is numbered to 25. I'll get it out in a minute. All right, we have Josh Allen. That is numbered to 25, and that is A really nice hit if you've got the Buffalo Bills. The card's graded to 9.5. The autograph is graded to 9. Okay, next up, number to 10, Bradley Chubb. Broncos are kind of crushing it. That's the NFL Shield off of a rookie cap as well. That one isn't numbered to 1 of 1, but still, pretty sweet little hit. Autograph grade to 10, card grade to 9, if I didn't say that part. Okay, and last but not least, how about number to 5, Anthony Miller for the Chicago Bears. And that is graded to 9, autograph and card. Now, I have got one more thing. Now that we've looked at the rest of that, I didn't want to keep you guys having to wait while I was trying 4,000 different sizes of one-touch cases. But I do have one more size one-touch case I want to try. Now that we've looked at the break, bear with me, please. All right, well, I guess I don't have any in the size that I thought I did because the next one up is way too large, but we're going to do this for the time being, and I'll get him a little better sorted out after the fact. But for the time being, he can sit right in here. And actually, oh, it's got a crack on it, but that's all right. The only thing I'll really need to do probably is just add some packing peanuts in there to make sure he doesn't move, but for now, he's in there as part of our recap. That's on the box, obviously, that crack or scratch or whatever it is, not the card. So that's the 1 of 1 for the Colts, hanging out in there till I can get him better situated. Then you have a hit for the Broncos. There's Dante Pettis and the 49ers. Next up, the Falcons with Ito Smith. There's a Lamar Jackson relic for the Ravens. Jared Goff out for the Rams. Steve Young and the 49ers. Jaleel Scott for the Ravens. That one was numbered to 5. For the Bears, numbered to 50, a relic. Hines Ward to 10. Steelers relic. Another Steelers relic, that one to 75. Pro Bowl relic to 10 for Gerald McCoy and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then one more pass through our graded cards here. You have the Anthony Miller to 5 for the Bears. Nice relics on that, by the way. And to 10, the Bradley Chubb for the Broncos. Well, the card is numbered to 10. It's not graded to 10, to clarify. Josh Allen, numbered to 25 for the Buffalo Bills. And the Broncos again, Cortland Sutton to 25. All right, so that has encased football wrapped up. Now, I think we're still going to have a couple of things here in Valiant Baseball available. Bear with me. I'm going to look that up. And I also see a lot of chat, so let me get myself caught up here, and then I'll switch over to chat momentarily. While I'm doing that, I'm going to let you look at this because there's probably some people that have jumped in the interim. And if that is you and you did not hear me go over all of that at the start of the break, please take a moment and check it out, okay, so you know what's what. So it looks like, guys, we have got the Mets and the Dodgers are both available tonight in coming up in Valiant, both unpaid. The Dodgers last sold at $18.50, so we may as well say $18. The Mets sold at $29 and some change, so that's what we have available. If you're interested in either team, please let me know. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I've got to update our spreadsheet to reflect that. And then I'm going to catch up on chat, so not to worry, I haven't forgotten about you there in chat. We're just doing a little multitasking tonight. All right, Dodgers and Mets were the other one. Okay. All right, so let me see where we are here and see what questions I need to answer for you guys. Chris, Leaf Sports Heroes, of course, is the after we do Leaf Valiant Baseball. Yeah, that order on that page I just showed you guys. Let me put that up there again. Once again, it has the order that we're breaking in. We go over that at the top of the break, and then it goes up again, you know, in between breaks. So obviously the basketball jersey has been completed, so has encased. Valiant Baseball is going to be next, and then Leaf Metal Sports Heroes brings up the bottom of the break tonight. So KP Mobint, I think you just probably heard me mention that, so everybody is aware of the two teams that are open in Valiant. That's the Mets and the Dodgers. And you're asking if I don't pay, I sell the teams. Well, it doesn't have anything to do with whether or not they hit. You're saying if obviously if they hit, because we don't know, of course, before we do the break if they're going to hit or not. So the spots are just up there if somebody wants to grab them. Earl, it's your first time here too. Well, welcome, sir. We'll be fairly shortly into your Leaf Metal Sports Heroes. Leaf Valiant should take us probably 25 minutes or so. And KP, yes, I would love to have one touch stick. Doesn't fit, even in a 180. The next one I have up is a 360, which is way too big for it. So, couldn't do much with that. And any more encased going up? No. As I mentioned at the start, this is the last of the encased. All the others had been full case breaks, but that's the last I have of it. Mr. S, you want the Dodgers. Dennis, you said you'll take the Mets. Okay. Then I'm going to do this for the two of you, okay? I'm going to type in here. This is what I use for PayPal. I do not use this for correspondence, okay? So if you send me a message here, like I'm probably never going to see it. But I do use it for correspondence. So, or for PayPal, I mean, not for correspondence. So, Mr. S, if you've got the Dodgers, if you want to shoot me over there, if you're able to do that to PayPal, $18. And if you wouldn't mind just putting in the notes about the fact that it is for the Dodgers, I would appreciate it. If you don't get it in the notes, not a big deal, but if you do, it would be helpful. And then Dennis, you want the Mets, so you're looking at $29 for that. So if you can send me same deal, if you wouldn't mind sending that PayPal over there, I would appreciate it. Everyone else, I appreciate your patience. I'm going to update the spreadsheet here again. I've also got to take care of closing out these unpaid orders on eBay, so I need your patience here for a couple more minutes, please, while we get that done. All right, so that one is taken care of. And now I've got to just get to one more. And I am sorry about this, guys. I know it's a drag. It's slow in the middle when we have to stop and do this sort of thing. I did try to see if underbidders wanted them. I had a pretty good idea they weren't going to be paid, but it didn't work out that way. All right, one more to do here. Let's get that one canceled. And it is ready to go. All right, so then Dennis and Mr. S, if you can please let me know when you have gotten those two things completed. I would appreciate it if you can just let me know when the payment has been sent to that email address there, and I'm going to update the spreadsheet here. All right, so Dennis, you're with the Mets, so we're going to change that up a little bit. And Mr. S here has, or will have, the Dodgers. All right, awesome. Now we can get back to the business of looking at our spreadsheet. So this is going to be a 12-box case of 2018 Leaf Valiant Baseball. It's a full case break. It is break number 6. It also, of course, ended tonight on eBay, Sunday the 24th of March. And a couple teams in there, as you guys are aware, because it just happened, were unpaid. That's the Dodgers and the Mets. And kindly were picked up on second chance. Look at that. I typed in second chance Mets. Let's try that again. That was Dennis. Why did I type in second chance Mets? I don't know. Too much March Madness. My eyes are crossed. All right, so that reflects that. There's one team in here with no hits in the product. That's the Minnesota Twins. So the Twins, of course, were not listed for sale. And Valiant is on the horizon. And, oh, Earl, you said, is there anything available in Metal Sports Heroes? No, that is all paid for. Thank you, everyone, by the way, for taking care of that. Getting that in. Oh, KP, you thought the unpaid teams were going to be in encased. I gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, I just probably didn't look over at chat at the, right exact time there, so that's my fault. I was thinking one thing and you meant an entirely other one, so I'm with you. Oh, Dennis, you're asking how you pay. The email address, can you see the email that I typed in there? A couple of comments above. You would just go into your, do you use PayPal, I'm assuming? You would just go into PayPal, and there's an option up there at the top to send money. And you would just, click on send money and send it to that address there that I typed in. And I take it from there. Just make sure, of course, it should give me your mailing address when you send it that way, but that would be it. Christine, I know. I have no idea why they wouldn't have the Twins in this product. That seems so random, especially because the other Leaf Baseball releases this year did have at least one player for the Twins in there. And usually, Leaf sticks fairly close to the same checklist throughout their baseball products for any given year. So I was kind of surprised that there were no Twins, but what are you going to do? All right, so Dennis, you said yes, as in yes, you saw my email and we're on the same page, or yes, that you have PayPal, but you need me to type in my email again. Just let me know there, man. I know it can be confusing to do it that way. I'm just so used to PayPal, I don't think about it sometimes that if you don't do that real often, it probably would be a little hard to figure out when and where and how. Jeff, you were asking about the basketball jersey. The basketball jersey was Devin Booker for the Phoenix Suns. So a nice jersey that came out tonight with Devin Booker. Mr. S, I am a Reds fan. I do collect them. I haven't collected as much Reds in recent years for, well, you can imagine why. I tend to go recently, as in like, oh my God, what feels like the last decade. I have been more inclined to go after my Reds in Bowman. I don't buy into a lot of Reds breaks in other products unless it's got prospects in it. Like I don't mind getting the Leaf products because we've got India and some of our other guys, depending on which product it is, and some of the Leaf stuff. So the Leaf stuff is good. The Bowman stuff is good. Every once in a while, I'll buy into the Reds in a brand I like, Gypsy Queen or Chrome or something like that. But mostly I buy them in Bowman. So, yeah, I just am all about my Reds, even though, good Lord, they've just been a dumpster fire squared for so many years now. And then, of course, what are they even doing now? I mean, we've got Scooter Gennett going to be out for like 8 weeks, but are they going to go ahead and bring Nick up, who should have already been up, but for his injuries? Of course they're not. Of course they're not. No, they're not going to do that. They're going to hold him back down there for service time manipulation purposes. So, Dennis, have you given me the all clear here? Are you squared away, sir? Are we ready to start looking in these, or are we sitched? Are we good, man? I'm guessing we probably are. That's my thought on it anyway. So, unless you tell me otherwise, we'll get rolling here. Jeff, no, definitely it was no Houston Rocket. We were for sure Phoenix Suns tonight with that one. Oh, you have a Johnny Bench Luminaries, 1 of 10. Okay, well, you probably know Johnny Bench is my favorite player. Johnny Bench and Hank Aaron are my 2 favorite players all time, and Johnny Bench is definitely my favorite Reds player all time. Nick Madrigal, number 225 for the White Sox. So I did not mention this, but if you don't know this already, obviously you see there are no team names or logos on these, right? So they go to the current team, which it does tell you in the description. But that's how these kinds of things roll when there's no identifying information on them. Jason Schroeder, that's for the Astros. Next up is Mike Ciani. Speaking of my Cincinnati Reds, that is numbered to 99. And behind it, Fernando Tatis Jr. to 35 for the Padres. Oh, I love seeing that black label. A perfect black label 10 as our first graded card. You know how hard those are to hit? Means every single aspect of the card is 100% perfect. That one is numbered to 99, and Mr. Andrew Kenzer here is a St. Louis Cardinal. So the Cardinals are off to a very nice start. Oh, Christine, yeah, I love Joey Votto. He's my favorite current Reds player, but my favorite all-time Reds player, it's always going to be Johnny Bench. I'm never going to get past that, I don't think. Nobody's ever going to replace Johnny Bench for me. Numbered to 25, that is Joe Gray for the Milwaukee Brewers. Behind it is Lyon Richardson, also my Cincinnati Reds, numbered to 99. Louis Robert, Chicago White Sox, and that to 99 as well. It's our lucky number tonight, isn't it? Joey Bart for the San Francisco Giants. Joey Bart to 35. Well, there is Mr. Jared Kalenic making the Mariners happy. That is 9.5 card grade 10 autograph grade numbered to 25. For those of you who might not be aware of it, surely everyone is by now, but Mr. Jared Kalenic was traded to the Mariners back in December. So yeah, always goes to the current team. All right, it is Steel Walker. That is numbered to 99 for the White Sox. Dennis, you said no go, sorry. Oh, you mean you didn't, in fact, want the Mets in here after all? Is that what you meant? Or did you mean no, like, comma, go ahead, we're good to go? Braxton Ashcraft, that is numbered to 15. And Braxton is for the Pirates. Bryce Terang comes out for the Milwaukee Brewers. That is to 35. Because, Dennis, it sounds like if you meant like no-go as in like you changed your mind, it sounds like Earl would pick them up. So just if you would clarify, let us know what's going on there. That would help me. Vlad Guerrero Jr. to 25 for the Blue Jays. Parker Meadows, 9.5 card grade, 10 autograph grade. The card is numbered to 99. I always call him for the wrong team, so I'm going to look him up. Tigers. Why can't I remember that? Detroit Tigers. Crazy. Ryan Weathers, Padres, to 35. DJ Peters for the Dodgers to 99. So a little good karma for picking up the Dodgers. Matthew Liberatore, Tampa Bay Rays to 99. There's Mr. Ronald Acuna coming out for the Atlanta Braves to 99. Our graded card headed to the Angels, Jeremiah Jackson. 9.5 card grade, 10 autograph grade. Card is numbered to 25. Jason, what did you ask me about Parker Meadows? I show Parker Meadows as a Detroit Tiger. Are you saying that you did not... Hang on a minute. I got two different things going here. So, Dennis, you in fact are not. You are not buying the Mets. We are like halfway through the break. Okay, well, good to know, man. So, being that we are now halfway through the break, Earl, do you still want that or not? Can you let me know before we finish going here if you're interested in picking that up or not? And then I'll just kind of pause here for a minute, since it seems like I thought we had the Mets all done, and now it seems like we don't have the Mets done. So I also need to change the spreadsheet on that. See, I should know better. I know to wait for checking my PayPal, but I was rolling free and loose tonight, wasn't I? In the meantime, what did you want to know about the Parker Meadows card? I mean, we definitely recap these later, but I mean, there is Parker Meadows. It's graded to 9.5, autograph grade to 10, and Parker Meadows is a Detroit Tiger, so I'm not sure what the sitch is to there. The Mets, hang on one second, Echo, and I will tell you what it is. It was... I'm not sure. Hang on. I got to go back and look it up now because I don't know that either at the moment. I'm getting there. All right. The Mets was... Echo, hang on. The Mets were $29 was the last bid amount. So that is... all right. So, Echo, do you want the Mets or no? Or Dennis, we know you don't. Earl, do you still want them? If anybody wants the Mets, can you let me know, please? We're like halfway through at this point, but I didn't realize... that he wasn't going to actually send the payment when he took them earlier. So that is numbered to 35. It's Michael Grove for the Dodgers. Then you have a Jonathan Loaisiga for the New York Yankees. Jordan Adams to 99. That's the Angels. Next up is Bo Bichette. That is numbered to 10 for the Toronto Blue Jays. Jason, we will definitely recap all these as well because everything in this whole break is a hit. So every single card that you see the first time, you're going to get a chance to see it go through again in the recap, of course. Louis Robert, 9.5 card grade, 10 autograph grade, numbered to 99. It's a White Sox. All right. We have William Contreras for the Braves to 25. Behind that is Grant Levine to 99 for the Colorado Rockies. Anthony Siegler, numbered to 35. That is a New York Yankee. And we have ourselves a 1-of-1 printing plate here, and it's a good one. That's for Alec and the Philadelphia Phillies. That's a nice little hit for the Phillies, for sure. Well, Echo, it says, Earl says basically he doesn't want them, but he would only take them because he said it earlier. So, Echo, you're saying if he doesn't want it, you do want it. It sounds like he doesn't. So, Echo, if you want to grab it at this point, I think we're probably good for that. You can let me know. Julio Pablo Martinez for the Texas Rangers. That is 9.5 card grade, 10 autograph grade. Card is numbered to 15. Oh, James, somebody typed in the answer to your question already. That's why I didn't read it out. Somebody it's typed in there a couple of different times. Actually, I have read it out a couple times, but it might have been before you were on here. It is the Phoenix Suns. So, sorry, man. I thought you saw where they typed it in there earlier. Simeon Woods Richardson for the Mets to 99. That is Ryder Green for the Yankees to 35. So, sorry about that, James. I thought you saw where he typed it in earlier when you asked. I apologize, man. Bobby Dalbec, that is numbered to 5. Red Sox. And a Juan Soto redemption for the Nationals. Then we have Jamison Hanna as our graded card. It's for the Oakland A's. Card grades to a 10, autograph grades to a 10, and the card is numbered to 35. Tim, thank you also for typing that in. And Echo, you're going to pick up the Mets. You are my hero, man. Thank you. I appreciate you on that one. I'm going to I'll fix the spreadsheet right now to reflect that so that I know what's going on there. And I appreciate you guys tonight. I know it is a very disjointed sort of break with all this starting and stopping we've got going on. It's not always like this. Just so happens a bunch of unpaid stuff tonight. DJ Peters to 99, Dodgers. Anthony Siegler, Yankees, 99. Grayson Rodriguez comes out for the Orioles, numbered to 35. Another Vlad Guerrero Jr. So Blue Jays kind of smoking tonight, numbered to 99. Our graded card is Owen White for the Texas Rangers, 9.5 card grade. Autograph grades to 10. Card is numbered to 35. Your chat is messed up. Oh, I don't know what is. Chat is weird sometimes. Apparently, YouTube's got some kind of feature where if you type in stuff too often, it tells you like to chat less or some weirdness. I don't even know what that's about, but you guys have told me it happens. That is Luken Baker to 99 for the Cardinals. Alec Thomas is here for the Diamondbacks, numbered to 99. Next up, Mason Denneberg, Washington Nationals. That one is numbered to 25. And there's Joe Adell coming out for the Angels. Joe Adell numbered to 25 and first in the series. Woohoo! How about that? Dang. Okay, now if you've got the Blue Jays, that's just an embarrassment of riches. You have the graded Vlad Guerrero. I think it might be numbered to 10, and it is 9.5 card grade, 10 autograph grade, and card is numbered to 10. What? Yeah. Toronto Blue Jays, somewhere, whoever has that team, they're somewhere just kind of doing a little dance, just jumping up and down. Hi, Tim. I see Tim's in chat, too. Oh, Ezekiel, you have them tonight? Oh, Ezekiel, you are just bombs away, brother. I mean, you are crushing it tonight. Thank you, Echo. As always, I appreciate you, man. This is Jonathan India to 99 for my Cincinnati Reds. Josh Stowers to 25. Josh is a Yankee. He got traded back in January, so he's a Yankee. Bo Naylor, Indians to 35. Wander Franco just made the Tampa Bay Rays pretty happy. That one is numbered to 99. And then we have Michael Grove, 9.5. So the Dodgers end up with a little graded hit for picking up an unsold team. You did all right. Card is numbered to 10, and the autograph was also graded to 10. All right, we're getting there. Next to last. Brady Singer, Kansas City Royals. Been kind of quiet in this break up to now, to 99. Oh, there's Osiris Johnson, numbered to 25. I think he's a Marlin. Let me double check, guys, because he's one I sometimes forget. Yes, Marlin. So I write down the ones I have trouble remembering. Tristan Casas, Red Sox, to 99. Casey Mize, there he is. Tigers were getting nervous. Detroit Tigers to 15. Oh, Joey Bart, out for the San Francisco Giants. 9.5 card grade, 10 autograph grade. Card is numbered to 99. Now we are on Last Box Mojo officially right here, kids. So let's collectively work it. See if we can pull out the fire. Let's hope we can. Owen White for the Rangers. That is to 99. Andrew Kenzer again. That one is to 35. And Andrew, of course, is a Cardinal. There's another Grayson Rodriguez to 99 for the Orioles. Next up, Shohei Ohtani. Yeah. Last Box Mojo works again. Ohtani to 35 for the Angels. And last out is Ryder Green. Ryder is a Yankee. 9.5 card grade, 10 autograph grade. Card is numbered to 99. All right, woohoo. So that is Valiant. I've got one more case of Valiant left, I think. And we're probably going to break it sometime in the next, I don't know, week or so maybe. I don't know if I have it. Hang on a second. I'm going to reset this focus too because I want to change it just slightly. So I was having to hold the card a little farther back from the camera than I prefer. I like for it to be pretty close so that you can see exactly, you know, what I'm seeing in case there's any little, you know, weirdness, imperfections, or weird stuff. And I think that way we can get it a tad bit closer than it was before. So yeah, right now I have one more case of Valiant, and I'm most likely going to get it listed sometime here in the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 days or so. So recapping, of course, we're not going to read all of this off again because that would be just pretty much like doing the whole break over again since it's all hits. But we are going to cruise through it so you can take a look. We'll read off the graded stuff again because that's, well, that stuff's really awesome. I can't believe how many Vlad Guerrero Jr.'s came out of here. I mean, Ezekiel, you absolutely crushed this break. You got 3, didn't you? I think you did. And wasn't there a Bo Bichette too? I think there might have been. Either way, you did quite well. Chad, are you asking when is the next break of anything or when is the next break of this particular product? That's a really nice hit for the Phillies too. Because like in general, my next break is tomorrow night. I break most nights. I do breaks. Take off a few more round March Madness. It's numbered to 10 than I do, you know, some other times. But most nights we break. But the next Valiant break, I don't think I have it scheduled yet. Actually, we'll look at the number on Acuna too for the Braves. I don't remember that I have it scheduled yet anyway, in which case that means, you know, it's probably going to be at least 6 or 7 days before we see it again. Because I'm pretty sure I only have one case left of this. I have a lot of Leaf stuff down there. Oh, Chad, yeah, I put up a spreadsheet that shows all the breaks that are coming up. It's actually at the start of the break, and then I'll put it up again tonight right after we wrap everything up, and it'll show you everything that's there. It's all on eBay. So you'll be able to easily, you know, take a look at it on the spreadsheet, and then, of course, you can just pull it up by my username on eBay as well. So that's a 9.5 Ryder Green for the Yankees and a 9.5 Joey Bart for the San Francisco Giants. A 9.5 Michael Grove numbered to 10 for the Dodgers. This, though, this is a massive hit. That is Vlad Guerrero Jr., 9.5 card numbered to 10, headed to the Blue Jays. And then we have a 9.5 Owen White for the Rangers. 10 for Jamison Hanna and the Oakland A's. 9.5 for Julio Pablo Martinez and the Rangers. Louis Robert is a 9.5 for the White Sox. Parker Meadows is a 9.5 for the Detroit Tigers. There's Jeremiah Jackson, 9.5 for the Angels. Jared Kelenic, another nice hit, 9.5 for the Mariners, numbered to 25. And we got things started with Andrew Kenzer and that perfect black label 10 for the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, so that is Valiant Baseball. And now we are headed into Sports Heroes, Leaf Metal Sports Heroes. And this, of course, is a multi-sport product, and it's got all kinds of interesting possibilities in it. So for those of you who jumped in after we went over this, here is the quick rundown. So the paid breaks tonight, Encased, Valiant, and Leaf Metal Sports Heroes, should be on the way to you no later than Wednesday. They may ship out to you sooner than that. In fact, I think at least some of them probably will, and but no later than that. If you were in the basketball jersey break and you were the lucky person that had the Phoenix Suns, that jersey will be on the way to you no later than Saturday. That's because free shipping stuff's always projected out about a week after the fact, although quite often it does go faster or sooner. And consolation cards, if you got blanked in Encased, Valiant, or the upcoming Metal Sports Heroes, you are going to get consolation cards in the mail. They will ship out with the rest of the break. If you got skunked in the basketball jersey because it's a free shipping break, I would typically just hang on to your consolation cards until your next package. If you want it sooner, hit me up in chat or hit me up on eBay. Let me know. I'll take care of it for you. So this is a 20-box case of Leaf Metal Sports Heroes. This is the hobby version. This is break number 1. Of course, it also ended tonight on eBay, Sunday night, the 24th. All of our spots here are sold by first letter of the last name. Right? So if we pulled Hank Aaron, it would go to the A's. If we pulled, I don't even know who all is in here, Ichiro Suzuki, it would go to the S, you know, so on and so forth. I do kind of know because I looked at the checklist, but I don't remember them all. Now the next case of this we break, and this is my first chance getting into this too. This came out a few days ago, but this is the first that I'm getting it broken. Our next case of this, we're going to do the jumbo version. So whereas this case has 1 hit per box, so we're going to have 20 hits in total, the jumbo version is a 12-box case, but it has 3 hits per box. So it will actually have 36 hits in the jumbo version, almost double what we have in the hobby. Not quite, but close to it anyway. And just takes some, like anything else, the longest part of it's getting it all out of the packaging. All right. We don't have a lot coming out this upcoming week either. We've got Gypsy Queen Baseball hits on Wednesday. And on Friday, Prism Draft Picks Football, 2019 Prism Draft Picks Football. I think that's it for next week. They moved. We were supposed to get Leaf Metal Draft Football, I think, was supposed to be next week, but it got moved. And Flawless Football got moved, and something else got moved. Several things did. But we'll still have a few things anyway. Oh, Chad, yeah, you're talking, you want in on the next case of Sports Heroes? It is already listed on eBay. I don't remember what night specifically it comes up, but I'll be able to tell you. We'll put up all that info again after we finish this break. I'll put that up and we'll be able to take another look and see exactly when that's going to be. I'm kind of glad that they do a jumbo version now of some things because it's kind of crazy that it takes most of the time of the break just getting the plastic off and the seals cut. But the nice thing here about Leaf Metal Sports Heroes, all these cards are going to be low numbered. There's no high numbered stuff in here. They've added some wave parallels. I think everything in here is going to be encased, if I remember correctly. And it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it anyway. Oh, Steven, I didn't catch you in chat. I just now looked over there and saw Steven jumped in, had the Yankees in the last break. Hey, man, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to ignore you when you joined us. I just now saw it. Some nights I'm better at multitasking than others, clearly. Oh, come on now. See, I broke a bunch of my nails last week, so then you know how that goes. Well, you might not know how that goes, but how that goes is it seems like if I break one, then I end up breaking most of them, and or I just have to cut the rest of them. But then it makes it hard to get stuff out of here. There's soccer in here. I mean, there's all kinds of, there's like any sport pretty much that you can think of. There's a possibility to pull, including Olympic athletes. I mean, this is not all just baseball, basketball, football stuff. There's a pretty wide variety of possibilities in here. So I'm hopeful that we'll hit some interesting stuff alongside what we would typically expect. Yeah, man, I can't believe, I was so bummed when I saw that I've got a new release on Friday. So we are going to do a break Friday, but it's only going to be just the one thing because of course, all of the March Madness games on Friday, both Thursday and Friday, will be in the evening. No more daytime games from this point on. Down to just the 16 teams. And I decided I could live without watching the Thursday games. I could just catch what I could catch of them. But I couldn't live without seeing the Friday games. Because, you know, that's going to be Duke and North Carolina and Auburn, Kentucky, LSU, Michigan State. Yeah, that Friday lineup's going to be crazy good. So I figured, we'll do the one break. I'll miss an hour of the games, and the rest of it I should be all right on. All right, at last, we are ready to go. Let's see. Right off the bat, we're going to pull a 101. I like it when things start that way. I really do. That is Clyde Drexler, and that, of course, is going to bid position D because his last name is Drexler. So 1 of 1 Clyde Drexler starting us off. Oh, we've got 2 signatures on here, but they're both C's. I love it. That's so well done. That is Stevie Coffin and Angel Cordero. He does pronounce it Angel too. They are jockeys, Triple Crown winning. Well, Stevie Coffin's Triple Crown winning. I don't know if Angel Cordero was, but anyway, those go to last name C, and they're jockeys. Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt. See, I'm starting to think teams, but no, it goes to the T for Thomas. It is numbered 210. Were our jockeys numbered? Oh, they were. I missed it up at the top. It's numbered 12. Guess I should have known that. They're all numbered 20 or less, so yeah, should have known that. And this is going to bid position A. It is numbered to 3, and it is Sergio Aguero. So that's a pretty good hit too, I do believe. I don't follow that particular, I don't follow soccer a lot, but I think that's kind of a big deal. Mike Singletary, that's coming out for the S position. And it is 1 of 7. Oh, is he the guy that bites people? Oh, Mr. S said that's the soccer player that bites people. Pele. Oh, nice. Nice. And it's the wave parallel for the P's, and it is a 1 of 1. Oh, that's pretty sweet right there. If you've got the P, you hit the 1 of 1 Pele. Okay, now, even I don't follow, and I know he's, a Hall of Famer in that sport. This is Don Nelson for bid position N, and it is numbered to 3. And I don't really know who, Don Nelson is a coach, obviously, of some sort, but it's not ringing a bell with me right now of who. And this is Chuck Liddell. How about that? That's a pretty nice hit, too, for bid position L, numbered to 5. Roger Worley. That goes to the W's, numbered to 7. He was an Arizona Cardinal back in the day. Another dual autograph hit on here we have Billy Shaw and Joe Delamel. Yeah, okay. It's the D and the S. We know I can't pronounce it. It's numbered to 10. It's going to have to sit over there because it's got to stay in housekeeping. We got 2 different bidding positions in play on that one, so we'll have to sort that out. Oh, man, I love that. Yeah, I do, because I'm a Steelers fan. That is Terry Flippin' Bradshaw. That is numbered to 5 for bid position B. Oh, I'm officially in love with this case right now. Yeah, I really am. Jose Canseco for bid position C. It is numbered to 10. Magic Johnson shows up for bid position J. And that one numbered to 15. Matsui for the M's. That is numbered to 3. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a 1 of 1 also. Oh, and it's another horse racing one. Dang. All right, now whoever has this card, whoever this is going to with bidding position C, depending on how much you ask for it, I might buy this from you. That is Stevie Cawthon and Jean Cruguet. Stevie Cawthon was the jockey for, Affirmed, right? Affirmed's Triple Crown. And Jean Cruguet is the jockey for Seattle Slew's Triple Crown. And that is numbered 1 of 1. And that's the second horse racing jockey card that went to bid position C. Mr. S, yeah, the reason the numbers are so low, they guarantee that nothing will be numbered higher than 20 in this entire series. Yeah, 20 is the highest you would find in Leaf Metal Sports Heroes. Larry Bird going to the B bidding position. It is numbered to 2. Next up, we have the Ball brothers, LiAngelo and LaMelo. Probably not the 2 Ball brothers you wanted, but it's the 2 Ball brothers we got. And it's numbered to 7. Probably would have rather had Lonzo as one of those, am I right? I'm thinking maybe, yeah. Here comes Wade Boggs out for the B bidding position. That is numbered to 7. My stack of boxes is getting quite large over there. Oh, Pete Rose, Charlie Hustle for bidding position R. Part of the Big Red Machine days of old for the Cincinnati Reds. That was numbered to 5. And last out, Dennis Rodman, the Worm, going to bidding position R, and it is numbered to 3. All right, before we recap these, we have got this little bad boy to deal with. So, as you see, we have two different names on here. We've got S and D, two different bidding positions. So, unless the same person happens to own both, that's going to end up going to random to find a home. But first, we'll flip over here and see if we happen to get lucky. So, the D is CH Max 76, and the S is Logic Boy. So no, two different team owners. All right, I always go, let me give you the rundown on random. When we do have 9 or fewer items in a list, which obviously we will with this, I do random 3 times. The first 2 times do not count. The third and final random will make the decision. Only if I have 10 or more items in a list do we do random a single time. Also, I go in the order they're on the card. So this one's oriented top to bottom, so it's going to go in as S and then D as I type it into random. And then once again, we'll be doing random 3 times. And it will be the third one that will tell us how it's gonna, where it's gonna find a forever home. Or maybe just a temporary home if you're gonna resell it. All right, so the S and the D both typed in there. And you can ignore the first one, ignore the second one. Here comes our third and final. There you'll see 3 times your date and time stamp, and it comes up as D. So that is going to the D bidding position on this card, which, if you bear with me here, I'm going to mark on that. Well, not on that. I'm going to put it in something that I can then mark on, so I don't have to look it up later to know where it goes. All right, so we're just going to write that down the side. We're good to go. So we're going to recap. So we might as well just, yeah, go with that. That's our first one we'll look at because we just dealt with it. Go into D. The Dennis Rodman goes to the R's. Don Nelson to the N's. That Pele, man, that is just all kinds of awesome. That is a 1-of-1 Pele for the P's. We may as well look at our other 1-of-1, Stevie Cawthon and Jean Cruguet, both Triple Crown winning jockeys. Also a 1-of-1. And going to the C's. They both, last name both start with C. Matsui going to the M's. Magic Johnson to the J's. Jose Canseco to the C's. Terry Bradshaw for the B's. Roger Worley for the W's. Chuck Liddell for the L's. Mike Singletary S. Sergio Aguero for the A's. Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt, for the T's. Jockeys again. This one is Angel Cordero and Stevie Cawthon. Also going to the C's. Clyde Drexler, 1-of-1, headed to the D's. There comes Pete Rose for the R's. Wade Boggs for the B's. And a pair of B's here with LaMelo and LiAngelo Ball. And then Larry Bird for the B's. A little run on the B's right there at the end. So just remember, when we open this again in a few days, the next time, instead of having 20 hits, we're going to have 36 hits because we're opening the jumbo case version the next time, which is fewer boxes per case, but more hits per box. Now, as promised, I'm going to put up all that spreadsheet info again for those of you who might be interested in the 411 on what's coming up in the next few days. We'll take a quick run through that, and I'll put shipping info up one more time after we look at this as well. So tomorrow night is a half case of Leaf Best of Basketball and a half case of Donruss Baseball. So the Leaf, it's loose boxes, guys. It's another situation where a distributor gave me X number of cases and a half of another one. And I forgot I had the half. I found it at the same time I found encased. So we're going to open the half of Leaf Best of Basketball that is left. And then the half case of Donruss Baseball is the back half of a case we started a few days ago. On Tuesday night, it'll be a Leaf Autograph Multi-Sport Jersey, Cornerstones Basketball, National Treasures Football, and Inception Baseball. Wednesday will be a 3-box inner case of Onyx Preferred Players Autograph Baseballs and a half case of Gypsy Queen Baseball, which is our new release for Wednesday. On Thursday, It's going to be a Gold Rush autograph basketball jersey again. Our jumbo case of Leaf Metal Sports Heroes, where that says 12 times. Or says 20 times. That's not right. It's actually 12 times. Let me fix that. That is not right. It's 12 boxes in there, and it is 3 hits per box. So it's still, it is the 36 hits is correct. It's just the number of boxes is different. Inception Baseball, 16-box case of that, and we're going to do 6 boxes of Panini Select Basketball, the first off-the-line version. So that's Thursday night. Friday night, we're just going to open the new release, which is Panini Prism Draft Picks Football. Comes out that day. We'll open the whole entire 16-box case that night. We are going to start early on Friday at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. So what that means to you is the auctions are going to end a lot earlier than you're used to as well. Look forward to be ending somewhere, in the 6:45 to probably 7:15 range, something like that. Then one more time, shipping information. You guys know the drill by now. On or before Wednesday for the paid breaks, on or before Saturday for the free shipping break. Consolation cards on paid breaks will go out when the rest of the break ships. Consolation cards on the free shipping breaks will go out with your next package unless you hit me up and ask me for it to go sooner, which I will do if you would like. And that is it for me tonight. So thanks everyone for spending part of your Sunday evening with me. I appreciate it. We'll be back at it tomorrow night, and we'll catch you the next time. Take care now. Bye.